in a great big old house full of butlers and maids. She says no one is better than I, but I know I'm just an average guy. No football hero or school Don Juan. Got empty pockets, just say I'm a poor man's son. Can't give all the things that money can buy, but I'll never make my baby cry. And it's alright, but I can't do out of sight because my heart is true. She says, baby, everything is alright. Uptight, clean on the side. Baby, everything is alright. Uptight, clean on the side. Baby, everything is alright. Uptight, yeah. Baby, everything is alright. Uptight, way out of sight. Baby, everything is alright. Uptight.
You've been compared to Mariah Carey. Is that a compliment? Do you
Yeah, of course. She's Mariah Carey.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
Well, she's the greatest vocalist, and that's a huge compliment to be compared to her. What's wrong with being compared to the greatest singer in the world?
Mariah is the queen vocalist.
Why was Mariah Carey the right person to remix this song or feature it?
Oh my God, because she's the queen of my life. The reason I sing,
Is that true?
absolutely.
Yeah.
She's my #1 vocal inspiration. Obviously,
You did it-
she's mother. That is mother. That's real mother. It's like the dream come true. If you're gonna have anybody do a remix,
Crazy.
it should be the queen of remixes and of 90s music and of all music, but also of my life, like queen of my life. And I love it so much. It's so good. It elevated it so much. She's the queen.
When did you write her verse? And
I didn't. She did.
What?
I was like, please, if it's not too much to ask, just go. Do whatever the fuck you want. She did the intro, like all the high whistles in the intro. She did the pre-harmony. She did the hook. She doubled the hook. I was like, Serban, can you please make her vocals louder than anything else in the song? I want to only hear the harmonies. I want to only hear her ad-libs. I want to be in the background, as quiet as humanly possible. It's my heaven. She did the whole bridge, all these ad-libs. Oh my God, it's just so surreal. What an honor, my God.
She's very deep. A lot of people don't listen to her lyrics. They are so deep. She is wonderful. I know that Visions of Love, when I heard that song, I just knew my mind was made up that I had to be a singer. Mariah Carey was the person that made me want to sing. She was beautiful. She had great videos and great songs, and she could really sing.
In this little short amount of time, the amount of notes she could squeeze in that one little bar, 2 bars, was fascinating to me. And that's kind of when I started trying it. And it's something that I love to do in my music, but she completely inspired me.
I feel like Mariah Carey's voice comes from God. You can hear the gospel in her voice.
What an honor it is to be here to, first of all, be asked to pay tribute to a woman who's so worthy. Mariah has certainly been a great inspiration to me. So to be asked to sing one of her songs, I just hope it bless her. And it's just an honor. I mean, I just look up to her. She's been, from a singer to a singer, she is one who is just, I mean, you study her, so she's greatness.
I can just tell you that the experience was so beautiful. She's breathtaking. Number one, she has a beautiful soul. For her to be Mariah Carey, it's just like she's just normal, chill, just supportive. And when I was in the booth doing whatever she wanted me to do, it was just beautiful to be coached by her. Like, this is one of my favorite singers, top 2. It's Whitney and then it's Mariah. So I'm just glad that she invited me over to just sing with her, and we'll see what happens.
I cannot wait.
The song, if it's this, I loved working with her. That was a dream come true.
I gotta let you do right. Oh
That's when you think you had you a moment, Mariah. I know. I got a butterfly in my purse. I know.
Wait, I gotta
Mariah,
get Mariah. Yes.
Have to.
What's your reaction to seeing Mariah?
My reaction was like, what the hell? I gotta call her.
So I guess I'd pick Mariah Carey because, well, she's alive. So I would, if they were both alive, that would be a really hard thing for me. Those two women, like, are seriously like two of the reasons why I'm a singer. So I'm just such a huge fan of Whitney and Mariah. And then when they did the Prince of Egypt song, what? When You Believe, I believed. I was there. Might have sang at a talent show and won. I love both women, and I know both of their catalogs. Like, not just know the songs, like know all the riffs, know all like where they take breaths, like any like thing happening there. I know. Wouldn't that have been a great Super Bowl? Whitney and Mariah. Why didn't they do that? Like around like the When You Believe time. I don't know. Because everybody used to pit them against each other too. And let's be real, they're very different. Yes, they are both soulful singers and great like just I don't know, soulful pop singers. Like they've got that whole thing going for it. But they're totally different artists. And nobody gives Mariah, I think, the credit that she deserves. One, though, as a songwriter. Like, Mariah wrote almost every single, if not most of them or all of them. Like, she's an amazing songwriter as well.
You're
she is a phenomenon. I'm trying to think of the right words, and there's really nothing I think, come up with that hasn't been used to describe her gift and her talent. But everything that anybody has ever said amazing about her, that's all embodied in that incredible woman. Thank you, Mariah Carey. I perfected my studio craft with Mariah Carey. Anybody that's ever done a studio session with her understands exactly what I'm talking about. Perfectionist, perfectionist, perfectionist.
What's funny is before we started filming, Mariah Carey's song, Always Be My Baby, was playing. Oh my God,
one of the most fun songs.
And I did not know that your vocals are in the song.
Yeah, all over the place.
Can you sing some of the parts that your voice is in?
You know, I automatically go back into background singer mode whenever I hear anything that I've done with anybody as a background singer. So you were hearing me go, oh, yes. Always be my baby. Always be my, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. No way you're ever gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on. Time can't erase this feeling so strong. No way you're ever gonna shake me. You'll always be my baby.
Give it up for those background vocals on the song because they were giving.
You know, MC is on those background vocals too. That was probably the most fun part of being a part of that creative process, because she would be right there in the booth and she would be like, all right, let's come up with some more parts. And she was just always very, and then with the hand, okay, let's do that. Okay, how many times, like, we were the queens of stack of vocals.
What is one thing, maybe that's it, stacking vocals, that you learned by being under, I mean, would you call it the tutelage of Mariah?
Absolutely.
Or,
stacking vocals. And having to lock into other textures of my voice. Because as a church girl, you sing and you, singing with Mariah, I had to discover and more so use airy textures, lighter textures, breathier textures. That's not necessarily required singing in church.
Not at all.
You gut punching every time you open your mouth in church.
They won't stand up if you're doing airy.
Just, standing behind her and I had a vision of love, and little things like we'd be in the vocal booth and she would say, put an H at the beginning of that word. It's not a word with an H on it, but it gives the...
So I learned she's a legend.
Yeah,
That's cute.
I learned how to work the other textures of my voice.
Came out and named Mariah Carey as one of the new
I saw
judges.
that.
What do you think about that?
That's all right. I like Mariah. She's a very, very gracious person. And we've been friends for a long time. I met her at the Grammys many years ago, back in the, what was it? Ooh. Well, it wasn't that many, but back in the Grammys, she came up and introduced herself to me very politely, and I'm just a very nice person. I liked her.
And
so I'm happy for her.
Tommy said, Michael, can you do me a favor? I'd like to have people hear Mariah for the first time at this event. Can you do a song with her? I said, of course, she's amazing. Nobody knew who she was quite yet, but I had heard her voice. And we did a song I wrote, We're Not Making Love Anymore, a song I wrote for Barbra Streisand. Patti LaBelle and I recorded it together, which is amazing. And we didn't record it. Somebody found the audio track from that live performance from many, many years ago. And so people ask me a lot, you know, what was that track you recorded with Mariah? It was just one time.
Yeah.
But I see her at all kinds of events all around the world. And
You're like, look at Mariah now.
Yeah.
Go, girl.
She was like 12 in that picture. Just amazing talent. I love her voice.
I think up until that point, there just hadn't been a vocalist like that. There hadn't been someone, I don't want to say with that range, because obviously we had Minnie Riperton, but someone who came out so soulfully and pop, someone who had a range like that. Also, her songs were it was just hit after hit after hit. But I think it was the timing, and I remember like listening to her records with a friend from middle school, and my friend was like, this is what I'm gonna do, like with my life. I'm going to be Mariah Carey. And I was like, if you're gonna be Mariah Carey, I'm gonna, like, it's an option for us to just say we wanna be a pop star, then that's what I'm doing too. So it just was kind of like a turning point for me with her and her early records of like, oh, I can maybe do this. So yeah, she's in there.
For me, there's two things that are like running with a weight vest on, and that is classical music, just getting my voice back into singing classical because of the amount of support that it requires. Yeah. So running arias and Mariah Carey, because that's another thing, like the way that Mariah's songs are edited and crafted, like it requires so much strength and support to really get through those. So those are the two tests, and sort of like if I'm out of shape, those are the things I use to get back into shape, and those are the things that let me know what kind of shape I'm in.
I give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine. I can't go on living in the memory of our song. I give my all for your love tonight. I give my all for your love tonight.
Yeah. I listen to a lot of Mariah Carey.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, she's my idol.
Okay.
Now you wanna be free, so I let it fly, 'cause I'm knowing how to be.
My favorite R&B singer of all time. Now is
Mariah Carey R&B? Yes, she's ribs and barbecue. She was at first.
I'll put it this way, and I'm not trying to be politically correct.
Okay.
I really was raised more on Mariah Carey.
And that's all you
That's all I
listen.
say.
That's it.
And I love them both.
That's
but
right.
but as far as like how many
Who
songs I
influenced
know,
you more?
who influenced me more,
Okay.
it was Mariah.
Kelly.
I won a big trophy singing Vision of Love when I was 9 years old. I'm sticking with Mariah.
And let it take over. And love will lead the way.
Mariah.
She's my goddaughter. And nobody can make that, well, before she died, Minnie Riperton.
Uh-huh.
And she's another underrated person, Minnie Riperton. But Mariah Carey is a songbird.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a great songwriter, right?
Awesome. She's going to write some things for my new project. Mariah Carey can sing her face off. And when she sings Hero, I try to sing along with her. Literally try. She has the most phenomenal voice.
Mariah, a hero lies in you.
One of the things that makes Mariah Carey a diva, hello.
You can talk to the dolphins.
Yeah.
And that Mariah Carey knows who you are. And
She does. I know who she is. She's opened a lot of doors for everyone. And it really has been something that has been mainstream because of her and Minnie Riperton. So that has been something. People always try to compare us. I'm like, but no. She is individually amazing and wonderful, and I don't want, and nothing takes away from who she is. Nothing takes away from who I am.
Of course, I admire like Madonna. I love her, and Mariah Carey. She's incredible. Whitney Houston.
She's almost like a pop soprano singer with all of these extraordinary frills and melisma. When she came out, what she was doing was fresh and new and interesting.
The ad-libs on Mariah Carey's debut single, Vision of Love, redefined vocal agility. Mariah released the single Emotions in 1991 and took the female pop vocal to new heights.
It's a choir in the back. All of it suggests a gospel celebration. It's a party.
Me. You know, she came out and was doing that in her songs. It was like, that's stratospheric. Nobody sings there. Nobody has that. As long as the artist is using their instrument to put forth the message of the song as well as showing their incredible virtuosity, it's great. Mariah Carey does it. Definitely Whitney Houston has done it. There's something in their musicality or their approach that doesn't make it feel like it's too much.
They're more than technicians.
They have complete mastery of their instrument, and that allows them the freedom to express emotion straight into the heart of the listener.
For me, it's this that makes them not just great singers, but showstoppers.
I think that Mariah has a great voice. I think she's a good singer. Yes. Absolutely. I think that Mariah is Mariah, and that's what she should be known for her work, and not for being compared or sounding like me. You know, I don't really hear it. You know, there are a few inflections. You know, inflections mean, you know, oh yeah, you know, that's in you know, that's runs and inflection. So she does a little bit of that. I think she and I probably have the same tones, you know, in some areas, but I don't think that she sounds like me, nor do I sound like her.
Musically, what do I think of her?
Yes.
I think she's a good singer.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, right?
Mariah is a hell of a vocalist. I'm gonna tell you, she can go.
I mean, because she sings great, I'm supposed to be a rivalry with her. We're like this, we're tight. I have her number, she has mine. We call each other on the phone, we talk all day. Like girlfriends. It's like two divas who don't have to be reminded that they're divas.
You remember first hearing Mariah's music or when she first came along, and was it like
I
this?
had a vision of love. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember. Kind of has my tones, but not quite me. Who is she? She and I singing together, my tone and her tones coming together and making beautiful music, you know? You know, we shared so much in just our conversations on the phone. She called me on the phone, I call her on the phone. How you doing, baby? You know what I mean? It becomes like that if you're genuine, if it's truly sincere and genuine. Because I care about Mariah and I love her very much. And she's a sweet gal, you know? And she's a singing gal.